All right, guys, we're in the backyard. It's been a little while since the last video. I want to give you guys a quick update on how the garden is doing. So in terms of plant sales, I haven't sold any plants since the last video. I haven't even tried. I had a thing of basil, but now I'm just deciding whether to keep that to myself or not. But I do have a plan for the rest of the year that I'm going to talk to you guys about in a second. Right here we have the peach tree that I planted last year. This is the Georgia Belle peach tree. At the beginning of the season, it had about 30 peaches. And then about 2 weeks after that, it went down to 11 peaches. So most of the season we had 11 peaches, and then one by one they kind of kept falling off. One would fall off, we'd pick it up and try it. It wouldn't be ripe fully. And as they kept progressing and kept falling off, they kept getting riper and riper. And I came out here the other day, there were 2. Came out here today, now there's only 1. I picked it, as you can see right here. This is the final peach from our Georgia Belle peach tree that we planted a year ago. This thing looks very, very good. Look at that, guys. Super excited about this. Super excited already for next year, guys. I know this tree's gonna get a lot bigger. Last year it was probably 4 feet. Now it's probably a little over 6.5, 7 feet. So super excited about that. We also have some other peach trees around the yard next year that should have some fruit as well. We have 4 total peach trees. Right here we have our apple tree that we planted a while ago. Now we've always had trouble with this tree. We really haven't had any luck, which is kind of sucked, but we haven't had any luck. Every year we have tons of apples and flowers at the beginning of the season, and then as you can see at the end of the season we always barely have any. We have 1 good apple, so I guess I am actually grateful for that. As you can see, it doesn't look the best, but it's what we have. So I'm gonna have to figure out, what to do. If anyone has any ideas or any guesses, I wish I would have remembered what kind of apple variety they were, so I could do some more research about the apple variety in our community. Got the pear tree right here that's doing all right. Looks like we have the plum tree over here, as well as the peach tree over there. And don't roast me for how dirty this garden is, guys. Haven't spent too much time out here in a while. So we have a bunch of random tomato plants in this bed. It looks crazy, but there are actual some pretty good plants. So all of these guys are yellow pear tomato plants right here, right there on the outside, right here. And they all have yellow pear tomatoes on them that I've been picking out, as this year has been progressing. We've got a decent amount of yellow pears, as you can see right there. Every plant has a couple different yellow pears on them. And then back here we have a nice jalapeno plant. We made some jalapeno poppers. I picked about 20 jalapenos maybe a week ago, and we had some poppers, so that was amazing. We have some more jalapenos right here on this plant. Haven't messed with that yet. This one was a Roma tomato plant. We had like 6 plants, and then I'm pretty sure the groundhogs came and took all of them off because there's no more. They've been doing that with a lot of the tomatoes. Right here we have some more jalapenos, as you can see on this plant. Maybe 6 or 7, pretty small plant as well. And then right here we have a small cherry tomato plant. It has some small cherry tomatoes on them, so excited about that. Over here got 1 more squash. We have 2 squash that we picked inside, so excited about that. We have some sweet peppers right here. This plant is huge, and there's a lot of as you can see, a lot of peppers that are going to be coming in the next little while. We have looks like bell pepper plant right here, as you can see. 2 bell peppers on that one. We have some more. Then all of these random tomato plants that you see are cherry tomato plants. All of them, like that, these are all going to be cherry tomato plants that are just now starting. This one has a decent amount on them. Looks like we have some more jalapenos right here. These guys are a little bit bigger. Might be able to make some jalapeno poppers out of those guys. And then down here we have some more jalapenos. We have some more yellow pear tomatoes. We have a big old bell pepper right there. Looks like we have some color over here. Right here we have some more tomatoes. These are sun gold. My first year growing sun gold tomatoes, so super excited about that. Pretty sweet. More jalapenos on this side. This plant's a little bit bigger. And back here we have, looks like a cucumber that I need to pick pretty soon. It's getting pretty yellow and green. I have to pick that very soon. Then I did plant some random basil over here, as you can see, right there. Still waiting for them to kind of take off. We have, man, the animals just keep destroying these. At least don't look too healthy. But there was some tomatoes over here. I don't see any more. Over here we have, look at this basil plant, guys. This is the purple opal basil plant that we got. It's starting to flower. It's so big. Didn't actually use it for anything this year. The taste, I don't like the taste as much as a regular basil plant. It's a little bit more bitter, not as sweet. But look how well that one was growing. I wish my other basil plants out here would grow just as good as that. We have some basil right there. Some more basil right there. And then we have a basil plant over there by the tomatoes. And then these are all yellow pear tomatoes, as you guys can see. So we have a lot of yellow pear. We have some more tomatoes right there. Another yellow pear plant right here that's getting pretty big. And then we have a basil plant in there that we've been using a lot, as well as some smaller basil plants I need to put in a different pot. As you can see, you have some basil plants right there and right there. And then we also have a small one that I didn't show you guys over here. When I showed you guys this earlier, two over here. So we've used some in the last week for some spaghetti. We used it as just some flavoring that was really nice. And then we made some jalapeno poppers last week. We've been eating a little bit of the squash. So that's basically how the garden is doing. Like I said, the peach is probably my favorite. This thing is beautiful in color and the flavor is amazing. I had one maybe 2 days ago and it was so good. Color is amazing as well. So I can't wait until the day that we have a lot of peach trees in the backyard. I guess we already do have a lot of peach trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't wait till the day that we have just tons of peaches every single year that we can just basically give, you know, some away to our neighbors and our friends. So yeah, that's the backyard update right now. Nothing yet is going upstairs in my room yet, but I do have that shelf that I've had for a while now, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm starting to plan basically a phase 2 plan for selling plants. So far we're a little under 300 plants, but we need a lot more plants to get close to our goal of $100 worth of plants. So basil is my top plant, my top pick for December, for winter, I guess, because winter will be coming up. So people still buy basil plants in winter. I can keep all of them upstairs in my room. I'll have sweet basil, Italian basil, large leaf basil, purple, dark opal basil, all of those basils in my room, and I'll have a ton of them to sell as much as possible in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months before the end of the year. So we do have a little bit of a little while to sell some plants. I'm also going to get some Tiny Tim's tomato plants. It's a dwarf tomato plant. It's only about a foot tall, but they do produce a lot of small cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to try that. I think people will be very interested in buying those, especially in the wintertime, and putting them inside by their windows, because people, you know, love plants and they're not going to be able to find any live tomato plants in wintertime. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with selling as many plants as possible, guys. But yeah, this is probably the dirtiest my backyard garden has ever been since I started, but there is still some good stuff coming out of it, like the jalapeno peppers, the bell peppers, the sweet peppers. We got the basil plants everywhere, the yellow pear tomato plants everywhere. Then we have some cherry tomato plants and some cucumbers. So yeah, it's dirty, but you know, not everything has to be perfect. Next year I do plan on taking a little bit better care of it with the weeds. But yeah, this is normally not like me, but I do appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Can't wait to see you guys in the next videos. I will see you guys later. Stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.